Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is Debbie Danford from craftyourcreations.blogspot.com. And today I just wanted to pop in really quick and share a really cute card I made using the Wild Ferns Bundle. Now, the Wild Ferns Bundle is carrying over into the new catalog, but it will no longer be a bundle. These are my notes for my monthly club. So get it now while you can still save that 10%. My monthly club gets to vote each month on what bundle they want to use for that month. And for April, they picked the Wild Ferns. So I thought I would just pop in and show a card that they will probably be making when they receive their monthly club packet on the 25th or around the 25th. I mail them out sometime around that. And I will put all the details in the link for my monthly club if you're interested. It is, you make 5 projects, 2 of each. You get all the supplies to make everything except the bundle and the ink colors. You have to have, you can substitute anything you have or, get the coordinating stuff that goes with it. And I let them, we have a private Facebook group. I post a video and the PDF out there. And prior to the month, I let them vote. I list a poll of about 5 choices. They get to pick the bundle, and everything gets mailed out around the 25th of the month. They usually get about $15 to $20 in product included each month in the kit. And then if you stay for 6 consecutive months, you will get an extra product bonus of $25 at the end of that, or on your 6th month. So I will put the link for that below when I'm done here, but I wanted to just pop in and share this little quick and easy card I made using the Wild Fern Bundle. And it also has some great dies that coordinate with it. And it has, oh, I don't even have them all in here because they're over at my die cut machine. It has 3 layers of labels, and then it has some additional fern dies, which obviously I used, and they're still sitting over there on my magnetic tray, which I need to make sure I put them back in here. So I'm going to leave this open so I don't forget that part. Okay, so what I used on this card, the background here is embossed with the Wild Fern embossing folder, and then these are cut with the 2 of the deckled layering dies, which are also carrying over into the new catalog. I think they might be moving to the online exclusive. Don't know for sure, but they are carrying over. I do know that part. And then this I colored with one of our Pretty Peacock Stampin' Blends, and it's actually this ribbon right here. It's the Balmy Blue and White ribbon, which is retiring also, but I just colored it with the Pretty Peacock, and it works perfect. This ribbon color is really nice. And I believe this ribbon is clearance, or not clearance. It's on the retiring product, last chance list. There's the word I was looking for. It's on the last chance list, and I think it's on sale. I bought mine for monthly club before the sale started because I wanted to make sure I got it, because sometimes when things go on sale, you just don't know how fast they're gonna sell out. So I had already purchased, but you do still have time to get to join my monthly club for this month if you wanted to, or you could, join and start up for next month too. Anytime is always great. Okay, so I have already pre-embossed that piece right here because I wanted to save a little bit of time. So I pre-embossed that, and we're going to attach that to right here. We're going to do that little step first. And let's get my adhesive out here. And go ahead and add that onto the front. I've actually had this embossing folder for quite a while, but now I've used it with Monthly Club, and I used it on another bonus class that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. My friend Tracy Evans Langley and I, we do a East Meets West online class, and I was designing something for the bonus class for that, and I used that fern embossing folder for that too. So all of a sudden it's become very handy to me. I finally pulled it out and used it, so it's a great embossing folder to have. let's see, I have some scrap paper here. Let's see if I have one that's not. I guess they're all kind of used a bit. As you can see, I was really using this one. Let me see if I have a cleaner one. Oh, I do. Yeah. Let's pull in one that's not. I like to recycle these, and I tend to save them after classes because they're good also for my grandkids to use as scrap paper. So I usually don't get rid of them. I know that sounds weird, but it works for until it's really covered. They work for my grandkids. Now in this set, we have this little like background stamp is what I would call it, which I love it when our stamps include, or when our stamp sets include little background sets. And I always do just a little bit of a test. Now I just randomly stamped, and you can stamp off, you can stamp full strength, you can do it however you want. 3 or 4 times, as many times as you want. I didn't cover the whole thing. I kind of just went in the center portion of the whole thing. And that's all I did. Lemon lime twist. That's all you're going to do is just randomly stamp that. And then this fern here, and I don't know the difference or the names of all the different ferns that are in this set, but I did have 2 favorites, that's for sure. This one and one of the others were my favorites. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stamp it in Pretty Peacock. I'm just going to do a little test just to make sure. And I pretty much just stamped that right in the center. Like voila. Like I said, this card is so simple to make. And then I'm going to pull out here what I think is going to be enough ribbon. And I'm going to pull in my, and I used the light, I think. That's the one I have out on my desk, so I'm pretty sure I used the light. If I feel like it's not dark enough, I can always go back over it with the dark. And I'm just going to color it with the Stampin' Blends. Now, if you don't have the Stampin' Blends and you have the Stampin' Write markers, or if you don't have those either, you could color this with, well, the markers also, or you could just drag this also through the Pretty Peacock stamp pad. You just would want to make sure that you let it dry, or dry it with your heat gun. It will, you can color it that way too. I just find with the Stampin' Blends, because they're alcohol based, it just dries so much quicker. So I tend to use the alcohol based Stampin' Blends to color markers, or to color ribbon. And because this is a balmy blue and white, of course it's going to, depending on what color you're coloring with, it might not look true to color, I guess you could say. But with this color, it works perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do, I just want to make sure it is dry. It's still got a little bit of ink dampness on it. Now, if you wanted, you could color this at the beginning so that it would have a few minutes to dry. I'm just going to take it and pull it through a paper towel, because that'll probably get enough residual that's left on here and we'll be fine. Yeah, there wasn't hardly anything, just a little bit came off, so that's perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do now, and I didn't put a phrase on here. You certainly could stamp a little phrase in one of the corners, or you could attach something across there. I didn't. I kind of left it no phrase, so this could be a card you could use for pretty much any occasion. And it could be a nice masculine card, just because your color combinations we're using here. Sky's the limit on this one. And I just attached my ribbon right down here at the bottom. I always go back and add a little bit there. And then what I'm going to do is attach this to here. Just like that. Let's move that out of the way. And then we're going to just tie our little, hopefully I cut this long enough. Yay. And this ribbon does fray really easy, but you could use any ribbon you had. And if you have a pretty peacock ribbon, you could use that, or you can color just about any ribbon. Almost all our ribbons can be colored at some point. And then all we're going to do is pop this up with dimensionals, because if you've watched any of my videos or taken any classes, I love using dimensionals to pop things up. I think it just adds that little bit of dimension to it. So I tend to pop up quite often. And of course we use all portions of the dimensionals. When you get done with the whole sheet, you just start cutting them apart. And I keep finding these little papers everywhere from the dimensionals. If you saw my floor in my craft room right now, you'd understand, because I really need to sweep. That, and my granddaughter spilled a bunch of shiny little sequins over in her. My grandkids have a little area to craft at, but man, it's messy over there. I'd be embarrassed for anybody to even see it. It is pretty messy. And we're just going to pop that up just like that. And then on the inside, I did do a little bit of stamping on the inside. So I used this fern again, and I just randomly stamped it, you know, for second, third generation. And then I took a blending brush with the pretty peacock, and I just, and you see what I just did? I got ink all over it. So we're going to flip this, and we're going to try that again. There we go. Much better. I don't know where it was, but I just used a blending brush and just came around the edges just a little bit like that. And you don't have to do that part if you don't want to, but I like the effect of that. So I've been doing that quite a bit. And then we're going to attach this to the inside of the card. Just like that. And of course, I don't usually stamp a phrase on the inside. I wait till I use it. Or sometimes I just handwrite stuff. Quite often that's what I do, is I handwrite my messages. Even though I don't care for my handwriting, but I just do it. Then you know it's from me, that's for sure. And I'm using the Rhinestone Basic Jewels, which I love these because these are pretty generic and they will kind of go with any project you're working on. And of course, these color really nice too. You could color them if you wanted to. If I can pick them up. And let's put one more over there. And there we go. Wasn't that such a quick and easy card to make? But yet stunning. And like I said, it could be used for masculine card, birthday, celebration, you know, thinking of you. You could use it for just about any occasion that you wanted to. All right. So I will put all the info at in this link also, a monthly club if you're interested. And of course, if you don't have a demonstrator and you're looking for one, please contact me and let me know, because I'm going to be shipping out all the new 2024 to 2025 catalogs are going to go out here in the next couple weeks. So I will be shipping some of them out. This is not my wish list. This is markers I did when I did a team walkthrough with the catalog to point out all of the info in the catalog, because we have a beautiful new layout in this catalog this year. So it's really exciting. And if you live local in the Arlington area, I will be doing a catalog kickoff party on May 18th. So I will make sure I put drop that info out there too, just in case you're interested, or if you live in the area. And if you don't, I am offering a to-go option for that too, so you can always get all the projects to go. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today, and don't forget to share and follow this, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.